Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Tomstown Distilling Company Double Oak Bourbon Whiskey.
What? I didn't see that.
Ooh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. All right. So I remember when Steve was in Oklahoma, that's where this one actually came from. He's like, you got to buy this one. It's got your name on it. So who knows what it tastes like? That's where you guys come in. If you actually tried this, leave a comment down below. We're going to get into it. Here's the particulars right now. So this comes in at 90 proof. We got it for $39.49. It is not age stated. It is produced and bottled by Tomstown Distillery out of Kansas City, Missouri. It starts with American oak barrels. The second agent is a combination of French and American oak staves to give it a double oak flavor. So, again, ooh, it's not even started. I don't know what my bottle reader was doing over there, but we're going to get right into this, I guess.
He did read the bottle.
As soon as we can get into it.
Forgot that step.
But, yeah.
I'm thinking, I seen on the bottle was Oklahoma, so I assumed it was Oklahoma. It's not. It's in the city.
No, he got it in Oklahoma, but
I hear you.
Yeah, we got problems here because this did not come off.
Emo.
I'm gonna have to delete half of that, so I
No, it's
apologize
fine.
for it.
We're gonna keep that in.
We're not keeping it in. I look like a donkey, but that would not come off.
I think it was fun to leave in.
You can think all you want, but I'm the guy editing it, so I'm gonna try to get most of that out. You don't want to see me struggle with wrappers because someone didn't pre-wrap it over there. So
I didn't pre-wrap it.
We'll see what's going on.
De-pre-wrap
I do remember Mike saying that he liked some whiskey that we had before because it had that casket vibe. This definitely brings that one to you.
A little bit.
I think it might have been Sagamore. Actually, is it the Sagamore one?
I don't think it was.
It was one of them.
It might have been.
It actually brings like that.
It's got the arms and elbows.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Shoulders and elbows, all there.
I almost broke a sweat with that one. So let's see what happens.
We're gonna leave that all in.
No, we're not.
I would.
You can. I'll leave the last part of the struggle. It was one of the worst cook-pops we actually heard in the history of
it was
cook-pop.
that.
There it is. But I couldn't get it out. This thing was like suctioned in. It wouldn't. You
were in girdly mode. That's why.
Yeah, that's what it is. All right, we'll let him open the next one. We'll see how that works out. And I'm gonna duct tape it like you did. You just saran wrap me.
Oh, he doesn't want to be offended.
That's all right.
It's got a pretty good nose right off the bat.
Okay. I'll go with your theory.
For 90 proof, it's got a pretty good nose.
Do you smell double oak though?
No, I might get the sweetness of a French oak, but
all right. I'm gonna have to try it. It's not jumping out at me in any way. It's giving me the generic bourbon-esque flavors. That's it. It's not bringing anything.
I'm getting a pretty good sweetness.
Again, coming from Oklahoma, this was coming from courtesy of super fan of the channel, Steve. He's like, you got to buy it. It's got your name on it. I'm like, grab it. I don't care. I'll try it.
It's got a little fizzle, for when you swizzle it. It's got, for a 90 prover, it's more than what I was anticipating. Did it have a lot of
some good 90 proofers lately?
But did it have a lot of notes? No.
Right.
But it sticks in your throat. For a 90 proof, I'm actually shocked it sticks that long. I don't know if I'm getting the French oak though.
I'm not getting the oak. Honestly, I'm not. I'm not getting the oak. I'm really not getting it.
After I was playing with you,
I know. I know what you're doing. I'm just trying to.
If it is, it's lackluster. It's a very, 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 very weak lackluster oak.
Can you see me shuffling? I have things in my head. I know this. I'm looking at two bottles on the top of my head. I don't remember the prices of that. I think would just crush this.
I didn't say I was like it.
No. I'm trying to like it, but again to expedite the actual review.
So I don't think I love this. Didn't give it a grave review.
Lackluster is where I'm getting on flavor on this. It's really not. It's not bringing me anywhere where I want to be. So just for fun, we haven't done this in so long. And to keep it going,
It's not a French oak, is it?
it's not, but it is going to be a double oak just to
Yeah.
throw it up against it.
I would have went
Yeah, it's 104 proof. It would spank it. Penelope's not in the same league. If you want a decent one, I just dropped my cork. If you want a better one at 104 proof, Penelope would have smashed it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a Young Makers. I was thinking that too, because that Makers 46. I don't have one of them. So I actually grabbed the Jim Beam Double Oak. I just want to see, for reference sake, on it. I'm not getting an oaky presence on this. I don't want to diminish its actual review, but
Try a second sip. He might get a little residue.
I'm going to go back to it.
Because I didn't do your Jim Beam yet.
Mm-mm. This wasn't my first choice. I actually had a Mylan and Green that had way oaky presence, and it wasn't even a double oak. I mean, I probably should have grabbed the 2XO over there that I don't care for, because that's actually probably French oak, to be honest with you. It is French oak. I should have grabbed that one, dumbass. But I was trying to think quick off the top of my head.
Yeah, this is probably gonna. It's totally different, but we'll see.
But for $24.48 or 98 cents, excuse me, I'm just trying to think, like, for the general people that are gonna buy.
What's the proof of that one? It seems to be carrying.
I think it was around the same proof. So it's 86 proof. That's what I'm saying. That's what popped into my head, though. It has like a nut flavor in the front. You get like a little caramel in the middle and a nice oaky presence at the end. It's cheaper. It carries more notes of flavor. And Jim Beam is everywhere. Let's be honest with you.
It's definitely everywhere.
So that's why I went with that one, because
I'm
it
not
is
sad with this right this
I'm
second.
not saying I hate it. I wanted to it's so hard, and again, I apologize if you don't like reviews this way, but it's so hard sometimes to do stuff just straight off of memory. I haven't had this Jim Beam double.
I'm with you 100%. What was the other one you were thinking?
The 2XO that was finished in a French oak, but I think that might have been more money.
No, it's definitely more money. But what's the
Well,
proof?
this one wasn't too
proof?
bad. $43.99, and the proof on that one was
46. Bring it over.
Oh, we're gonna do 3?
Yeah,
because impromptu. We used to do this all the time.
We did.
But
I'm not sad with the first one.
Right.
Now I'm also sad with this first one, but it's. Let me give
we'll do
true
it.
comparison.
We got a Blind Fight Friday going. I mean, we got a Sunday Fun Day coming out. No, you know what though? Because I have crapped on some of the 2XOs because they end up bringing a weird flavor to it to the table. But
there's not a lot of oak in 2XO.
No, that's the thing that I that's why I didn't. In my mind, that one didn't pop out because again, this one was the 2XO is $43.99. The Jim Beam is $24.98. And the Tom's was $39.49. I have never seen this in Massachusetts, by the way. So
I'm with you.
That came from Oklahoma when Steve was out there, and he bought it because it had my name on it. But that was just, I mean, there's not a lot coming out of this glass of the 2XO right now. Let me get a drink.
There was actually more. That.
Did I look at the thing?
What?
Yeah, it has a nice oaky presence.
It does by far.
Ooh,
and what's the proof?
By far. So it's 46, so it would be 92.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be a little bit more. Let me go back to this one.
I'm going back to 1. Or you go back to 2?
You say that. Try to. That as a lower proof whiskey, it carries a lot of that nut flavor with a nice oaky presence.
There is more nut.
Yeah,
by far.
With a nice oaky presence, though, right at the end. I'm going to go to 1.
There's more caramel in the nose.
I'm going to apologize right now to Tom's Town Distilling Company because this is probably the worst review you're ever going to get for your whiskey.
You think? I don't think so.
Comparing them to them, drink 1. It's almost tinny.
It's more caramel-esque right now.
Okay, drink it though. But
Okay.
in the flavor, to me, it actually comes off like more tinny, way weaker, less oak than both of them two, hands down. You're getting an impromptu review.
It has a little bit of an oak finish, but
it doesn't hit like the other two do.
No, it's not bad.
I'm not saying it's bad, but for $39.99, it's one of the. This was 43. This is 39, and Jim Beam was 24. So you can't rightfully say 2 isn't better than 1. 2 is better than 1. I got to decide whether I like 2 or 3 better. Let's be honest.
2 seems to be kicked up more, and it's not.
It's not. It's the least proof, but it has the most flavor,
and it seems to hold on a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Again, I'm going to apologize for anyone who doesn't like an impromptu thing like that. But you know what? Sometimes when you're drinking stuff, it just hits you, and you're like, no. Like, I wanted to say decent things about this. It's very water-esque compared to these two. They're very water-esque compared to them two. It doesn't bring that huge double oak flavor.
I think it's if I were to guess, this is only a few years old. This is obviously a way older, and this is probably a combo of older.
Mm-hmm.
If I was to guess,
the proof is helping this one, for sure.
Correct,
for sure.
But it's a proof, but it's easy.
No, I agree.
So
I agree. But it's carrying that viscosity.
It does.
And flavor.
It does have a nice flavor. This one does okay. The nose is okay. It again okay. It's
$40. $40 is not okay. $20 is okay.
We may have to adjust that. There's a lot of tariffs going on, you know.
No, well, I'm just saying, $20 is okay. You know what I mean? When you go down, you know, this if I'm being 1,000% honest, it's like 1, 2, 3. But the problem is price wise, I don't hate 2 over 3. You know what I mean? Because it is that much cheaper. But
flavor wise, 3 does. Excuse me. Wow.
3, 2, 1.
It does.
Yeah. If you're gonna do it blind, 3, 2, 1. It's easily
easiness flavor wise. It does go 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
By far.
Yep. But 2 is very close to 3. 1 to me is way back. If you're gonna drink them together,
and so the suck part for
I got the hips.
I'm in the same boat.
I gotta swallow.
The suck part is
so much cheaper.
$10 cheaper.
So much cheaper. Right. So, it's even more cheaper than the 2XO. So that's where your best bang for your buck, hands down, is the Jim Beam. That's when I drank this one and it said double oak, I was thinking, no,
there is no. If you woof that, there is a good oak flavor. If you just wolf that down.
This one,
yeah, there is a pretty good oak flavor in the end if you do a good sip. My last sip was pretty good, and you get it in residue. Is it 40? Because I'm going to
drink it to that one.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do the same thing with 2 right now, and 2 is going to be easier and probably better flavor.
Mm-hmm.
One's
oak almost comes off tinny compared to 2.
Tinny.
Oh, yeah. It's almost like that.
Oh,
yeah,
and it almost really 2 somewhat
like
drinks
2.
a little hotter.
It does,
and it's not.
It's not proof wise, but it drinks with way more flavor, way more taste, coats way better. This 1 is way more water-esque.
I'm with you 100% on all that. Right. I was just trying to. I left a sip and a sip, a good sip and a good sip and a good sip. I don't think I'm going to be disappointed with 2XO, but
no, and I was when I did the actual review. When you put them up, I mean, this is dirt cheap though for a double oak.
It is
for $24. You can't beat that
for
with
a little more of a smoothness. It's not much more in price, honestly. I would. That's not a bad little jump.
24 to 43. That's almost $20. That's a big jump in price.
Okay,
If you're
I'll take
watching
that
your
back.
pennies,
No, no,
if
I'll
that
take it
20
back.
bucks is a lot. You know, it's
But there is a
$19.99.
pretty good distinction. If I'm gonna sift
Oh
this right
God,
now.
yeah, you know,
Okay.
you hit that one because you know what? It doesn't bring you that much more than Jim Beam does. It really doesn't. If I'm gonna battle them, this would be a toss up. And if I'm gonna go cost effective wise, 100% gonna drink
Oh,
this over this.
Cost
This
effective
is a
wise, yes.
little bit better.
No,
It is a
it's
little
way
bit better.
easier. It's
Yep,
way easier.
It is a little bit better. Again,
it's a little sweeter, a little way easier.
If you are watching us, Tomstown, I apologize. We actually massacred this thing. But you know what, though? Unfortunately,
Why?
I don't know what the distillery is like size-wise and stuff like that. But you know, price tags matter when you can get. Granted, Jim Beam is ginormous. You know what I mean? But if they can put something out for $24.99, you got to match it. If you're going to put a bigger price tag, it's got to be a better flavor, and it just doesn't bring that.
I guess in their defense, then no, they don't have to match it because there's a million other distillers doing the same thing. So,
but you guys,
be that as it may,
but I'm not going to sugarcoat.
No.
You know
be
what
that
I mean?
as it may, reconfigure your numbers. But again,
they don't have to match it. You're right.
Tariffs are all coming in.
Well,
it's going to get worse.
We're not going to get political. But with that being said, it's not even that. It's the flavor profile per price. This doesn't bring the taste and the flavor.
No, this one wins by far.
Right. Not by far. It's there, but this is definitely here. If you're going to go with them. And these are all...
This is way smoother.
I agree.
Okay.
And it has a little bump and proof, which is actually nicer. No, I got to give it to them this time. Because I don't get that weird flavor that I get out of some of them.
So
all I'm saying is this is our review, and I don't
there you go. 1, 2, 3. That's exactly what it is. 1, 2, 3.
Say, if you've tried it, leave a comment down below. If you have not tried it, I don't recommend it.
Yeah,
There's way better options for less money.
I wouldn't run to this one at all.
No. Because I don't even remember what we paid, but
Kansas City.
There's way better options out there. That's all.
Yeah, by far.
We kind of we massacred this one, but
yes or
you
no,
know what?
We sold it in many different ways.
No,
don't
to
even,
try to
don't
promote them. We didn't.
We're not.
But I'm not. But it's a matter of I just when I drank it, I was like, you know, I can't go Penelope because Penelope was spank all of
this
these.
is okay. If this is like the first bottle out and they're just starting, then okay, it's not bad. Just keep your price where it is. I guess is my recommendation. But I know you're gonna go up and up and up.
Yeah,
and
that's a rough price for the proof and the price. It's just. It doesn't carry the flavor and the taste that you want at a $40
It would
price.
be the suckers like me that travel and then go somewhere and I was like, okay, brewery or distillery, let's see what they have. And okay, let me see if
this would be
okay.
I bought it, we'll never buy it again. That's what
it's
gonna boil down.
We've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them.
No, 100%.
They're mostly locals.
That's one of the things. So again, if you guys have tried this and you absolutely love it, leave a comment down below. I'll be curious to see.
Fair.
It's 1, 2, 3 if you're gonna go on an actual blind today. So there you go. You get a Sunday fun day on a whatever this is, Wednesday or
Tuesday.
Thursday, whatever we're doing it. So you know, it just the way it hit me, it hit me weird, and I knew I couldn't go. Penelope would have spanked all of these. I think I really do. But to me, I was trying to keep it in the same proof. This one's a little bumped up. This one's actually lower, but it tastes better.
I agree.
Yeah. So. Well, there you go.
It holds its own, so if nothing else, it's 2 to 1.
It beats it. It might be a low proof, but it has way more flavor and taste. So that's the one that originally popped into my head because I was like, oh no, I think this will beat it. So, well, there you go. Again, sorry about that. If you guys don't like this kind of review, that you know, it is what it is. But this is Tomstown Distillery Company,
Tomstown.
Double Oak Bourbon Whiskey. I wanted to love it. Thank you, Steve, for grabbing it. But
thank you.
It didn't win. So, yeah. That being said,
cheers.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.